Welcome to our training. So excited to be here today. I've had so many questions come in about skip tracers. I'm doing a training video. So hopefully this is helpful to many, and I know at least 7 of you that this is going to benefit. So chime on in, take a second. I'm going to make this as short as possible, but as detailed as possible so you get what you're looking for. So basically, the question was, I've had questions of what is a skip tracer, and I had questions on how do I find a skip tracer, and how do I get a VA to do any of this for me. So I kind of leveled it out in that direction. Many resources for you here today. But basically, what is it? Why do I need it? And how do I get it, right? Like that's the basics that we're going over right now, because you're looking for motivated sellers. Um, and in order to get them, you need to skip trace sometimes the information. Or in the case of my client just Voxered me the other day, we do a little pocket coaching, and she's like, I'm so stoked. What a big win. Because I help her to understand how to build team and network and what to say to sellers, to property managers, and her family and friends, like everybody, so that you don't sound, first of all, crazy, which any entrepreneurs kind of deem that way these days, but also by doing these things, she doesn't need the skip tracer because she's in connection with a property manager who's going to then give the information to her, the name, the contact info, everything. You can't get better than that. You can't get a better referral than that. So, huge kudos to my client for doing the work and taking action, because now she has a lead. We're going to see where it goes. So, skip tracing, though, this is really where we're going to deep dive into, like, you want a motivated seller, you want to be able to add value to a property, relieve a headache. So, we're looking for someone who has a solution, has a problem that we need to solve, right? Is looking for solutions. So sometimes if you're out there, you might know the address, but sometimes you don't know the address. So to find them, you not only need an address, but you have to contact them. So now you need their cell phone or their email, those different things that, everything that's tied to you as a human being, right? That information. You may get a list from the court or the title company or realtor. Maybe you're putting out bandit signs. Someone's calling you. That's helpful too. I mean, that's pretty direct. Like if someone's calling you in a bandit sign, hey, I need to sell my house. You have the contact info. You have uh, the name of the person, and they'll probably give you their email to send an offer. So those are ways of finding motivated sellers. But in some of you, you're getting a list, right? Because if you're writing a note on a door, you're driving for dollars, you kind of know the address, you kind of know who's there. Even if you have title, you've you have the back office where you can look up property profiles, right? And you'll get the name of where the tax records go, but where's the phone number, right? Where's their email? How do you get a hold of them? So basically, if you're using a paid list source, right? Um, Maybe you chose like PropStream or ListSource or any of those types of paid lead source, Property Radar, Foreclosure Radar. Um, I know the latter of the two don't have skip tracing, but I think PropStream has, like you just click a button, it does a skip tracing for you. It's like 8 cents or 10 cents or something each time you click it. So it can add up, but you realize once you start going through it how much it's going to cost you, how many you actually get, and what it's going to cost you. Okay, so first of all, what is skip tracing? A skip tracer is either a software or a person that finds the contact, finds the owner of the property, right? It happens in a couple of different stages. The first step is to verify the information. Make sure that what you give the software or the person is valid, right? And there's a lot of misinformation out there, so they may not be able to skip trace it because of the data you gave the software or the person, right? So then the skip tracer needs to collect as much information as possible and analyze it, verify it, and just really like chop through it like a fine tooth comb to get you the best data, the most verified data. So why do you need it? So you can contact owners, right, that have a headache and need a solution. They may want to sell. And there's no like within title and the property record, there's no like contact info. So you need somebody to go find it. You're going to go find it or you're going to pay somebody to go find it. Okay. So basically you're going to skip tracers leverage you as an investor, right? Skip tracers are experienced stalkers. I hope that doesn't freak anybody out, but this is what we could do. So if anyone's ever owed any money, and you had a debt collection service call you, excuse me, I feel like I got some on my tooth. It's bugging me. So if you've ever owed money and you had a bill collector come after you, they had a skip tracer go find you, right? They had a skip tracer find your email, find your cell phone, so they can text you and call you every 5 minutes. So this is basically what a skip tracer does, right? It gets you that information so that you as a real estate investor can contact the person. Now, I give my students scripts on what to say so they don't sound salesy or crazy. Why the heck is this person texting me or emailing me? So anyways, there's ways to do that, okay? But today we're sticking with why you need a skip tracer and how to find them. So basically they're just experienced stalkers, right? And they really get into the nitty gritty. How to get one. There's so many people that can do this for you. We'll start with what you could do as an individual, and then what you can hire, right? What you should hire. So TruePeopleSearch.com is one of them. TruePeopleSearch.com is simply you just take the list from, maybe you made a list of addresses from Driving for Dollars. You got the property profile, whatever. You got something from PropStream. You got it from the courthouse. Again, the title company. Wherever you got the list from, you could type in the city and the state in there and have it start looking for you. Okay? I have a list here, so I'm pulling it up. I don't want to forget any of them. But basically, you just, all of these, you're going to put in the information and run your address or your person's name, right? There's fastpeoplesearch.com, right? Fastpeoplesearch.com. It's very similar to TruePeople. You just type in the info and you'll see the data that it pulls. Like just really type in your name or your friend's name. That's always interesting, right? And you could really see it when you do it. It's they associate you to so many people. Like you can see how much of that data is for real or so old, like your childhood address or something like that. Anyway, so type you in the search and see what it pulls up. It's fun. So that's fastpeoplesearch.com. White Pages is one of my favorite. It's great for one-offs. They also have a tenant check. So if you're like doing landlording and you want to do background checks, you can go to whitepages.com and they have a tenant check package that you can use to see if they have a criminal record and all that great stuff, right? I have everything run through my property management. So, however, there was a time where I've had to do that myself. So it was a great resource. Your property manager should be doing that. But just so you know, this is anywhere from $5 to $30. So depending on your needs, there's also like a super package that you can get in whitepages.com. I'm not sure what the dollar amount is, but Spokeo.com is another that's like $15 to $20 a month. Again, if you're doing anything under like 50 leads, 100 leads. These are great one-offs, right? And then Lead Sherpa, the first in the industry. It's a great company. Let me see here. It's a great place to get some skip tracing done. Let's just say that. It is, it could be a little more costly. It could be a little bit more costly, but they're actually like a more higher data-driven source, if you will, more verified source. So they verify the data like in more detail, like they scrub through it really well. And again, quality, data is king, so you want quality when you're doing it. So you want to make sure that you have good data. Okay, so, but from what I've heard about Lead Sherpa, it's definitely a really good quality data. I haven't done it myself. So you can check that out. Again, that is Lead Sherpa, SHERPA, okay? REI Skip, reiskip.com. Like, I know a ton of people have used that as well. It's one of the leading skip tracing services. Another one I haven't personally used myself. The first ones I do. And so, but this one, REI Skip, I haven't. I have heard a ton, and I've heard great things as well. So another site is, Batch Skip Tracing. That one I've used as well, and it's really good. It's really good. Now you're going to have to spend some money there. But the leads are like 20 to 30 cents a piece, right? They offer some pretty quality data. I mean, I've seen as low as 8 cents for a lead, but that depends on the package that you get. So know that it's going to be about 20 to 30 cents a lead. So if you got like 100 leads, it would cost you 30 bucks, right? So it's relatively cheap to get this sickeningly detailed information about people. So go for it. Go for it. If it's going to help your business to make 10 grand, it's worth the investment, right? Totally. And I believe it's per result, not just per lead given. So like if you have a lead that you put in there and it didn't produce anything, you don't pay anything for it. So that's cool. I never heard anyone say anything negative about batch leads or batch leads skip tracing. So it's one of the industry standards. I've used it like when I was doing 100 leads a day, right? Like batch leads is the deal. Property Radar was also one of my favorites. Anyway, so datafinder.com is another one. This is for the more serious person. So when I'm training my students, and I'm giving all of these resources because I train on the beginner, the intermediate, and scale, right? So the beginner may not know what they want to spend money on if they have it, or they don't really have money for marketing. The intermediate, kind of the same thing. They have more of what they want to do, but maybe not fully the budget yet. They've made some money, but not enough. And in scale, it's like you're spending 10 grand a month on marketing. Like it's just a full-time job. This is what you do. And this is where Data Finder comes in. Like you can do like 15,000 traces. You can get that. That's like 250 bucks a month. Again, if you're spending 250 bucks a month and you're getting, 30,000, 100,000, whatever, even 5,000, let's just do some simple math, right? Even if you just did 5,000, and when you got one house out of the 15,000 leads that you had skip traced, right? That's worth the 250 bucks. So, but you got to get there first. So walk yourself through the steps and know where you're at. Okay. So when you're on that 1-year subscription, the subscription plan, you're literally paying like 1.6 cents per lead, right? So it's super affordable, super cheap if you're at that level. Okay. They do have an a la carte where you can upload 5,000 and get skip traced for like 200 bucks, and then you're done. So you're not paying a subscription every single month. So again, look and see what's great for you and work with it, right? All of them offer something different. You don't have to worry about being locked down to long term, right? So let me just get a sip of this water here because I'm about ready to get into some of my favorites. So here's how to leverage, right? So if you're at a job all day and you're like, Joanne, I just don't have time for this. I know if I just got the information, I could just handle, working the calls. I mean, I have the REI lead generator system. A lot of that stuff is handled for me. Thank you, Joanna. Okay, got it. Now I just need to upload the information into the system. So, but I need help, right? My time is leveraged. I have children, whatever the case may be. You have the software, and now you just need someone to upload the info, to do the skip tracing and upload the info into your lead generator system, right? Perfect. I got the answer for you. So if you're looking for admin help, you can go to Upwork. You can go to hiremymom.com, fancyhands.com, People Per Hour, Freelancer, TrueLancer, Outsourcely. I mean, there's a ton of them. And if you need to hit the replay and go back, come back and get the list of those. And, Fiverr is one of my favorites. I'm going to have to say Fiverr is one of my favorites. It's rated the top. It does just about anything for you. So, so go into Fiverr.com. It's one of my personal favorites. You can have a guy actually do the skip tracing for you. When it comes to this, make sure that make sure these people have at least 1,000 plus positive reviews. So when I first started going to Fiverr, I'm like, how do I choose? There's like 50 people that do one thing. How do I know what person I want to choose, right? So my recommendation is to look for like about 1,000 views, or positive reviews, I should say, at their account. So each worker at Fiverr, it's all independent freelancers, has a site that has reviews. So look for about 1,000, right? So you just want to know what they're actually getting, right? Are they doing the job correctly? Are people happy with the job that they're doing? So reviews are high. I don't really say reviews on much out there because a lot of it is marketing ploy, but in this particular situation, if you're at 1,000 reviews, you didn't pay to get that done, right? So now you've got some services, check them out, as well as go to a couple of companies, some of the industry standards that I went over. I hope this was helpful. Again, there is ways to do it for free. Let me see here. So why you need it, so you can contact owners, how to get it. There's several ways. There's all kinds of software out there you can do yourself. And then also you can leverage with an admin. You can find an admin at so many different places, the list that I just went over. But basically, a skip tracer will find the information, not just find it, right? They'll find the telephone number and the email, but they'll also verify it. So sometimes you have to pay extra for that, but sometimes it's dialed down already in the package that you've paid for. I think like whitepages.com is pretty generic, but as you go into deeper packages, I mean, it's verified, like they know the dog's name, right? So it's just a matter of diving into that and seeing what works for you. Again, you can try and do the skip tracing yourself in some of the resources I gave you. Just hit rewind on this and you can go over the different ones. Was it truepeoplesearch.com, fastpeoplesearch.com, Lead Sherpa, Spokeo, whitepages.com, REI Skip, Batch Skip Tracing, datafinder.com. So, and then some of the places you can have to hire someone to do this for you is Upwork, HireMyMom.com, FancyHands.com, People Per Hour, Freelancer, TrueLancer, Outsourcely, and Fiverr. Number one is Fiverr.com. So again, if you found value in this, do me a favor and comment value in the comments. And of course, if you have any questions, type those in the comments as well. I'm here for you guys. Again, this is all about skip tracing today. So if you found value, type it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next training. Thank you.